Linear storytelling. Linear storytelling follows a fixed narrative path, guiding players through a predefined sequence of events. How it works? The story is presented in a chronological order with minimal player influence. Players experience the narrative as intended by the developers. Example: The Last of Us. What matters? Linear storytelling ensures a focused and cinematic experience, allowing developers to control pacing and emotional impact. Branching narratives. Branching narratives allow players to influence the story by making choices that lead to multiple outcomes. How it works? Players choose dialogue, options, actions, or paths that affect the story's direction. Decisions may lead to different endings or character arcs. Example: Massive Effect. What matters? Branching narratives increase replayability and player engagement by making choices meaningful. Environmental storytelling. Environmental storytelling uses the game world itself to convey narrative details and lore. How it works? Clues, props, and environmental design tell the story without explicit dialogue. Players uncover detail through exploration and observation. Example: Dark Souls. What matters? This technique immerses players in the world, rewarding curiosity and attention to detail. Emergent storytelling. Emergent storytelling arises from the player's interactions with the game world, creating unique, unscripted experiences. How it works? Systems like AI, physics, and player choices combine to generate organic narratives. No two playthroughs are exactly alike. Example: Minecraft. What matters? Emergent storytelling empowers players to create their own stories, fostering creativity and personal connection. Non-linear storytelling. Non-linear storytelling presents events out of order, encouraging players to piece the narrative together. How it works? Players explore different parts of the story at their own pace. Events are relived through flashbacks, time jumps, or fragmented storytelling. Example: Outer Wheels. What matters? Non-linear storytelling adds mystery and depth, inviting players to actively engage in uncovering the plot. Dialogue-driven narrative. In dialogue-driven games, character interactions and conversations drive the story forward. How it works? Players choose dialogue options that shape relationships and plot lines. Voice acting and writing quality play a key role in immersion. Example: Life is Strange. What matters? This technique creates emotional connections and gives players a sense of agency in the story. Procedural storytelling. Procedural storytelling generates narrative dynamically, often based on player actions or randomized elements. How it works? Algorithms create unique storylines for each playthrough. Players encounter unexpected scenarios or quests. Example: No Man's Sky. What matters? Procedural storytelling ensures endless variety and surprises, enhancing replayability. Visual storytelling. Visual storytelling relies on imagery, cinematography, and art direction to convey emotions and themes. How it works? Cinematic cutscenes and in-game visuals set the tone. Symbolism and visual metaphors add depth. Example: Inside. What matters? Visual storytelling can evoke powerful emotions without relying on words. Lore and world building. Lore and world building enrich the game's universe, providing context and background for the story. How it works? Players discover backstory through genres, artifacts, or NPC dialogue. Subtle details like architecture or culture hint at the world's history. Example: The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. What matters? Deep lore enhances immersion, making the world feel alive and believable. Meta-narratives. Meta-narratives break the fourth wall, incorporating the player's role into the story. How it works? The game acknowledges the player as a part of the narrative. Themes explore the relationship between the player and the game. Example: Undertale. Why it matters? Meta-narratives challenge players to think critically about storytelling and their role in it. Watch this video to discover puzzle game mechanics you need to know as a game developer.